season of Batman. Ready to go, leg bones ready to break. Let's see what we can accomplish. I will have to see if I can position us correctly here. I do believe if you have like a Telltale account and it's backing up your save files to their website, you can just import your choices from the last game. You may even be able to do that with a save file, but I am not sure. I'm hoping there will be a mechanism for us to continue exactly where we left off. Hello, hello. Yes, indeed, are your unmentionables ready? Bit of classic Alfred, on the way, I'm sure. Alright, so let's take a look at settings first. Save files, good. Nothing in the offing. That's likely what we want. There we go. Bat tech color. Oh, we have more choices this time. It's gotta be red. Game audio is a touch too loud, sure. It is a very boisterous set of drums. Let's try that. Hopefully that will be slightly better. Let me know if it gets too low, though, for sure. Alright, no default choices. We want to continue our story. And the problem with this is I'm not sure what it's counting as my save one. I think it may be counting my original playthrough, in which I may have made some different choices. So just in case, let's go ahead and go through it together here. Who did you save when the children of Arkham attacked? I do believe I saved Harvey. Yes, Harvey's face was not burned. Selina was shot in the shoulder. Regrettably, I'm sorry, Selina. Did you spend the night with Selina? This is a rough question. You chose to spend a romantic night with her. No, that is not true. I did spend the night in Selina's apartment. That is true. I slept on the couch. Lovely. When Gotham was under attack, who did you chase down? Two-Face, because Alfred was in danger. Sorry, Penguin. We'll dance next time. This is a bit regrettable. I probably shouldn't have run for the phone, but that is what I did, at John's insistence. I likely shouldn't have allowed this gentleman to die on my behalf. That is terrible. Poor orderly. I'm sorry, but that is what I did. Did you owe John Doe a favor? Yes, I did promise him a favor. Selina Kyle and I parted ways. I do believe as friends. I hope so. She wasn't super enthused with me, but she never is. I wanted to be friends, and I did not make demands of her. When Lady Arkham threatened Alfred, did you reveal your identity? Yes. Oh, jeez. If I had not... It says Lady Arkham put out Alfred's eye. That's harsh. But no, I did lose part of my ear. That is correct. Yes. After Lady Arkham was defeated, did you attend Gordon's press conference as Batman or Bruce Wayne? I do believe I attended as Bruce. And I pledged to rebuild Arkham. Mental health care for all, I do hope. Backstory complete. Okay. Thank you for bearing with me there. Just wanted to make sure I didn't do us wrong on the backstory. Make sure we're picking up right where we left off. And look at that gentleman there. Question mark Kane and all. I can't imagine what we're in store for. Let's dive right in with episode 1. And thank you for being here. This should be fun. Who could possibly have a question mark, Kane? What a riddle this is. Let's think about it. Do you think we could get Peter to do a Michael Caine impression? Not well. Certainly not with any competency, no. But yeah, you probably can. You can probably talk me into it. I'll shut up now. 1 second.
Gave their lives for me. They became my heroes. Their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the
you never say things like that.
Everyone would be happy.
As a journalist, you're never supposed to be that optimistic. It's a jinx.
Lucky 13! There it is.
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori
You're all
as
caught
a
up.
legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder,
If a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is?
what do you think?
Nice set of eyes you've got there, Alfred.
Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
We all wear masks in public. Every day is 1,000 little performances.
Perhaps, but some are more encompassing than others.
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning
That if he's doing arms deals in Gotham,
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone. The Bat computer
sure.
can intercept his communications.
I do imagine his cell phone will have a microphone.
Hotel security are guarding
poke
it
around.
really close.
A man like Mori counts more enemies than friends.
I wonder why that is. He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified
Look at him over
his
there
life
enjoying the good
after.
life.
From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
All being able to afford a pocket square. I'm so
It's
jealous.
like roulette is his Achilles heel.
He has a reputation for being lucky, but then you don't need luck when you own the house.
All right. Hack
Al,
that
I'm
phone.
hacking into Maury's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here.
We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
Hi, hello. I mean, hello. Sorry,
So,
I'm trying to blend
I've
in.
been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos. Someplace where only high rollers go.
I'm looking
Oh,
for something
you know.
different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're here.
Just
it's a good
being
thing
a
I'm-
philanthropist is
You?
all.
What in the hell are you doing here?
Stop me if you've heard this one
There's
before.
that old familiar
I begin
cane.
and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him.
From your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
I'll take things that look like a deal for 1,000, Alex.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted.
This is not the time. You're gonna want to duck and
Bruce.
cover?
You think your gibberish
Okay, yeah,
intimidates me?
yeah,
Stay
yeah,
close
stick with
and
me.
Keep your head down.
Excuse me?
Bullets.
It's about to
are
get interesting.
fly.
Okay.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you, an easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
That's a hell of a second riddle.
Let's get started.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Well, there's one life saved, at least. That's all I can do for now. I'm heading home, Alfred.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves!
Are you sure? You
okay?
didn't see that.
Yeah.
Pretend I'm incompetent
okay.
with weapons and fist fighting, okay? Good.
Run, now.
What you did to that man, knocking him out like that, how did you do that? I had a
Oh, it was
different
just an
impression of you
adrenaline
from
spike.
TV. You never seemed that capable.
I dig my hole any further. Wait, I
Thank you.
mean, I dig myself into it. Yeah, never mind.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
James, Jim, Jimmy, Jimothy. Good to speak with you.
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in
There's about to be two.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Let's get dressed.
Be ready for a fight.
It takes him a while to get dressed. I'm glad we have this privacy screen up, though. Otherwise, we'd be seeing a lot of bad buns. As he tries to slip into the leather, powdering his thighs. Oh, come on, come on. They're in there.
Solved with handshakes, Maury. This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me. There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you.
Well, that doesn't... Oh goodness, that doesn't look fun.
Please, don't do this!
That doesn't
Without
look like finger
fingers,
fun at
I
all.
point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without
Yeah, it
being
is.
noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very...
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
that drives you to distraction, rattling around.
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
Believe me, I know. Remember, choose your words carefully.
All right, we've got
Riddler's
hostages.
taking hostages. Casino patrons. Innocent bystanders.
They're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
I will get bored. You won't like that.
And a booth. Okay.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take
With
out
more
the guard
hostages?
first.
Audio playback fully
Distract.
functional.
Time for a distraction.
What the?
Peeky peeky.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer!
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen, and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
Well, if you hit them with tear gas, there's hostages. If you hit them with a frontal assault, there's hostages. I think I'd rather hear about the hostages getting hit with tear gas on the
We need a
news.
distraction.
Let's try that.
Find a way to limit their line of sight.
As much as they're going to spin that regardless. You hit him with tear gas? Did you have no concern for the hostages? Ooh,
I'll clear a path.
that little piggy
Wait
just
for my
went to market.
Give them hell. We're counting on you.
Hey, everybody. It's time. I'm gonna slam you into the card table, if that's alright with you.
Batman!
Yeah, seemed to work pretty well.
You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in.
Oh, you were expecting
Not
me.
him, the hostage! Shoot the hostage!
Anchor the gun. Hey.
Hiya, Bats.
Hello,
That
Dolly.
man clearly isn't using his head. Break it open. With pleasure.
That's gonna break a rib or two. Yeah, shock him.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you.
Thank you.
I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city. Now I'm back, and I'm
What a
taking
great
what's
line.
mine. Either you're thinking or your brain has stopped working entirely. You're supposedly the
thinking.
world's greatest detective.
Gordon,
Yet
now.
here you are.
Tear gas.
Oh, you have to be kidding.
Sorry, hostages.
Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
Okay. Inventive. Oh, nice one, Jim.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just
Yeah, that's
doesn't
what I do.
it for me.
Okay. It's got a guillotine. Activating bat eyes.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
There it is. Oh, that was close. How much scotch did you want again, Maury? 2 fingers, was it?
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns.
That's the code.
Trading off the suffering of war. Why wouldn't you just let him die?
I save people. It's what I do.
Your naivete is
That
just
was
embarrassing.
pretty painfully
You
naive,
save
yeah.
people. You should concentrate on saving yourself.
Oh, let's do body slam. Yeah, that was the right one.
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough.
Thank you.
Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my
I've already
puzzles
finished the
soon.
New York Times crossword
People
today.
are
I'm not
gonna
sure
get
what you mean.
hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Watch out, Jim. Hey now.
You should have
Welcome
called
to
us
the
before
party.
going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
What an introduction. Welcome back to Gotham, everyone. The Riddler has returned, and he's taking 2 fingers from anyone who will listen. I better scan it first.
The inside, but
Sure.
not obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Your days are numbered.
Mind if I just
fat
take
freak.
this crime scene evidence? Is that
Yeah,
cool
yeah,
with everyone?
whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told.
Give me 1 second here. I'll be right back. Okay, so sorry. Need a little caffeine in my life here. You know me and my drug addictions. Alright, getting back into it.
Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
He was smart enough to slip through our fingers.
Yeah, and leave a bloody mess in his wake. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. For what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Uh-huh. Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know,
Yes?
this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on
Just
foot
like she
patrol till I
meets up
retire.
My people are
twice
trained
weekly for
situations like
juice
this,
with the
Gordon.
governor, or
We'd
what
have
are you
Riddler
trying
in
to say?
custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great
That's
deal
me.
about you.
Good to meet you.
So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I haven't had the pleasure of an introduction,
A
Miss...
pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like
I'd
Riddler.
love to take some of that knowledge from
They're
you.
kind of our specialty.
Sounds like the expertise we need.
Keep that attitude and we'll get along
Just keep buttering
fine.
them up for now.
We're not always welcome.
Lacking a better plan.
Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard
Unless
how
you try to
dealt with
cross
Rock.
Gordon in any
Not to
way,
mention
yeah,
the
that's
city's
true.
corrupt Mayor Dent. We could do great things together if we joined forces. Don't
Stony
worry.
silence.
You'll come around. The only real problem with your setup
We'll see.
is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut
I
it.
got a local crime rate says
That's
otherwise.
rude.
Ms. Waller,
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut.
Yep,
Not
there
to
it
mention
is.
You let Riddler slip through your fingers. You
But no one
GCPD
died.
cowboys
Come on.
clearly don't know what you're doing.
you're putting all this on
Well, I
me.
mean,
You're
a
the
couple of
commanding
people had
officer,
died, but
aren't you? Or are those stars purely for show?
You can't put
oh
this
man,
on
I was trying to be sacrificing, but
call
then it's
for
just
a
like, he doesn't
Then
have
maybe you're
control
not
of the
as
situation.
impressive as
Batman
I
is
thought.
making choices.
I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future.
It's so
I gotta get a
complicated.
security
So
detail
complicated
on
to
Roy
be
while he's in the
Batman.
hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
I appreciate and look forward to that
Nerve on
information.
her.
Thank you.
Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Woo! I thought you was gonna bite your
It
head
sort
off
of
for a second.
pits
I'd like to see
Jim
her
against
try.
them.
Special Agent Imani.
And I do not want to betray Jim.
Specialist on the Riddler case, and my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put
Agent
together
Blake.
this psychological profile of
Wink,
Riddler.
wink.
You'll see when you read it. He's changed,
Handsome?
For your
Oh,
eyes only.
changed.
if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back. in
Oh,
Gotham.
just a finger or two.
He was asking about a riddle.
What kind of riddle?
Something about a mind bender that drove men to madness.
Interesting. I've heard that before. Thanks. That's a help.
You're welcome. I was just making conversation.
I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you.
That's fine,
I
I'll
do have
read the
something
file
to
later. Continue.
The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls
Not
you
in a way
towards
that
the
would
danger.
implicate me for your
Chaos.
psychological profile,
Energy.
no.
You can't keep away, can you?
You can't go 2 city blocks in Gotham without tripping over criminal scum.
Most people just get up and run away.
I'm not most people.
I think I know you a little better now.
Can I look at the file now, or I'm just gonna
I'll be in
I'm gonna walk
touch.
away from you.
Agent,
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should
I'm
know
never gonna
I
get to
have
look at this
cut
file.
loose. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become
No
something
cookies
you
for
really
me?
won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
Oops. I don't mean to be rude, I just want to maintain that Batman mystique. She has not yet earned my cooperation fully. We'll see what's in the file. Maybe if I had had time to review it, we could have already been friends. But now I have no choice but to just leave social niceties by the wayside and grapple away from you. I hope you're happy. one of the ways it can go is up. I wish he had said that. Ah, home sweet underground home. Smell that guano? That's the smell of justice.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks,
Oh,
Al.
what a treasure, Alfred. Thank you.
I need to focus. Maybe music will help.
Yeah, music always helps me focus. Something classical. That definitely won't be unnecessarily distracting for no reason.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the No, I don't have that record just yet. Oh, here's a little recap of episode 1. If you're curious, let's go through it together, shall we?
Selena. She'll turn up again. I'm looking forward to it.
Our little motivational hang in there cat photograph. That's nice. Oh, Harvey. What are we gonna do with you? You uncontrollable bison. Get out of here. I don't know if he's in this one, Oswald, or not. And if he's not, it's a crying shame, because I love Oswald. But she's dead. I defeated her. I don't know if she's alive or dead. Her body was never found. Oh no, she's dead. Don't worry about it. It's my headcanon.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here.
Probably
Know
wise.
your enemy and all that.
Oh, Alfred. You okay, buddy? Can I get you some
comes
Advil?
Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Oh, jeez.
No, don't you worry about me. I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family.
Come here.
We
I want to hug you, Alfred.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working.
I take you gently by the shoulders. I squeeze you twice. All right. What's the latest? The citizens are behind us, Jim. Good job. I have you to credit for that. You and your unflappable charisma and leadership ability.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information
It's all
it's
coming together.
all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's
Better
empowered to
or-
override local law enforcement with impunity.
A better
Got some
direction?
competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job. I mean,
We have a common enemy in the Riddler. That puts us on
Glad
the
he
safe
clarified.
side.
you really are a different Batman these days, aren't you? Silver linings in all things.
Oh
You
yeah,
warned
I'm
me
trying to
about
be
keeping my
positive.
paranoia down to acceptable levels.
I
Thought I'd
spent
give it a
30
try.
years having daily PTSD attacks about my parents' murder, so I'm trying to be positive for once, Alfred. Is that okay with you?
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peña Duro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
Almost all of them, yeah. Victor Zsasz, for one.
Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
I just got excited there for a second. Nothing to worry about. Alright. Well, what's Lucius been up to? I'm curious. Same old, same old. Dreaming up secret tech. Okay.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's M.O.
Doesn't
hasn't
even rhyme.
changed in all these years.
Should I be maybe wearing some Kevlar gloves for this, or no? Uh-huh. Oh, I like to flatten it out.
There's writing engraved along the rim.
And that's why we played classical music at the front of the scene. Now I understand.
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
I have an eye, but cannot see. A needle with which to play a record.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
All of these comments in the chat lead into each other very well. What with the bop it, twist it, shake it, lube it, and then... well, you know. You know if you can see the chat.
Never forget.
At least they made it quicker this time. This time out. He didn't have like a whole black and white, grainy sequence. Just a quick, never forget. Alright, and we're moving on. I take you by the shoulders, I squeeze you thrice.
Your guess is as good
That's
as mine.
5 total. I guess I have to go over to my record player. Sorry, I forgot what we were doing. I just got involved with squeezing Alfred.
Needle. A record needle.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. And don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms, something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound?
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Interesting.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit.
You don't sound excited, Lucius.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually
I mean, I know I'm interrupting your breakfast.
Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius.
At least it's wonderful until we all get into desperate mortal danger and your daughter Tiffany is involved in it. That's going to be the downside.
I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Bye, Alfred.
Good
I love you.
Bruce.
I love you, Dad. Alfred. Sorry.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you.
Regina, you lush. How have you been?
Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with the progress of the Arkham remodel. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the GCPD's. The Gazette's writing a piece
time will
about
tell,
it.
Look, I
Regina.
would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case?
Oh, wait. We have to catch up on this. Before I tell Regina what's in the case, my Gotham alter ego, we're having a chat discussion about alter egos if we were vigilantes in Gotham. My Gotham alter ego would be a vigilante called Vigil-Auntie. Oh, it's moving. It's moving on me. Talents including staring at bad guys with such intensity until they become delirious from the discomfort and throwing tea-light candles at them, thus ruining their clothes with hot wax. You'll never get that wax out, criminals. Criminal scum. Enjoy the wax. That's the best alter ego of all time. People will fear the Vigil-Auntie.
Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, it's something for Lucius.
This is just something for Lucius.
I see.
It's a fidget spinner,
Well,
if
I've
you
got a
really
meeting I've
must
got to
know.
run to. We'll pick up
A
this
new kind of
conversation this
R&D
afternoon.
fidget spinner we're thinking about releasing. The Wayne Toy Co. line, you know. Can I interest you in some gin, Regina? How about you get out of here?
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to
Well,
stop...
thank you for that.
The seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
1 second again. So sorry to keep interrupting here. We're never gonna get through all these criminals' leg bones if I keep running out of coffee.
Now, would you look at that? Micropulse waveform.
Oh good, you know what it is. I had no idea. I just had to make up some stuff in front of Alfred to look impressive.
See what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast. Hi, Dad.
Tiffany, there's no time for your pranks.
Hey, Bruce.
My God.
No, I'm kidding. It's always time for your
been a
pranks,
while.
Tiffany.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell.
Well, now I
programmable for
feel,
autonomous observation. Small, quiet.
Feel
and
like I'm
super
not
smart.
using my
Just
spare
like
time.
its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. It's so hard to know what to get a man who has everything.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
I truly do.
I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
Yeah, it's my ear.
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear.
Oh,
I can't
I see.
quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Better than ever.
I think the word you're looking for is badass.
No. That is definitely not what I meant.
Little pose.
I'm the resident badass
Just
around
killed
here.
me.
Thank you very much.
You just said that out loud.
See, Bruce? It's her first day, and I'm already embarrassing her.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late. Already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this?
Hey, already ahead of me.
I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
It's pretty cool, huh?
I don't know if cool would be the word I would use. I can hear it hum. What does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
Yeah.
All right, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help.
Let's
I
get
just
Tiffany
gotta let 'em
involved
know
in
that
this.
I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh,
Let's
I
tell
was
the
planning on
Riddler
staying
where
by the end
Tiffany
after work
lives and
this
her
Saturday.
schedule. A list of her
He
fears.
wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health?
I'll let him tell you himself, but, he hasn't been doing so great since the kidnapping last year.
Oh, no.
Yeah, every now and then his, hands start shaking.
Well, now we're giving away too
I'd
much.
like him to see a therapist, but... You know Alfred.
Well, maybe I can convince him. Catch you guys later.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thank you for that.
Thanks, boss.
All right then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What, we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help. If we're going to be dealing
comfortable
with
with
the likes
that?
of Riddler. And we can trust her. She's family after all.
Well, if she's anything like you...
She's better than me.
Okay. Then let's give her a shot.
Great. I'll start
I mean,
thinking
both
about how
you
we can
and
approach the
I
subject.
and Alfred will do
In the
everything we
meantime,
can to
Riddler's
protect
puzzle
her,
will be
but
a
you must
fine start.
understand.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne,
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well...
I'll be
guess
right
I'll
down,
see you in a
Lucius.
bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here.
I'll be down in a few.
No worries. I'll, start without you.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Please, come in,
Okay.
make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, donuts?
Don't worry, this won't take long.
Donut water? A room temperature hot dog with no bun? No? Neither of you? Okay.
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I like to think so.
Cold, hard, and unfeeling.
Is this you?
With dense,
Yeah.
dark woods.
How old?
I don't know, 7,
Just
8,
grab
maybe?
that and slip it on under
So
the... There we
happy.
go.
After everything you've been through, I don't know how you
Didn't
still
they
do it.
give me that file,
what
though?
exactly?
It was a
thought that was
long
the
ago
Riddler
when you were the
file.
most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that.
How's it going
Lucius
down there?
wouldn't be calling me unless it
Left
was
that file on your desk.
important.
Think you could bring it down?
I'll be down in just a second. Sorry about that.
I'm sorry
What
about
were you
that.
saying?
It was
I
rude.
was saying you're a bit of a mystery.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Oh, I
Anything
see.
I can help with?
I always manage to forget the reason he's hiding the file is because they gave that file to Batman, not to Bruce Wayne. And I'm always like, what's the difference? Everyone should know my secret. That'll make it easier. Like, okay, now I'm caught up with why I'm trying to hide the file.
See, I told you he'd be cooperative. Agent Blake thought you'd be
They have
cagey,
not met me
defensive,
yet.
Based on your history. Guess he was wrong.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You helped the GCPD capture Oswald Cobblepot, better known as the Penguin. He was a terrorist, a member of the Children of Arkham, and your friend.
Best
Come to
friend,
think of
to
it,
clarify.
You've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would.
Best friends, to
Criminally
clarify.
insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes, having money and fame makes you an easy target. I've had
I
my
mean, just
fair
look at
share
my
of
ear.
crazies knocking on my door.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We
Oh, yeah,
understand that
John.
it was during your stay in
I
Arkham
remember
you
John.
and John met and became friends. From the
How do
sound
you
of
know
it,
John?
You two were close.
Yeah, we were friendly.
Yeah.
He showed me around Arkham.
Is that right? According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Several people were hurt.
John did not cut him.
I don't care what you saw. You weren't there. You don't
Oh
know
no,
what
he did. Yeah, never mind.
I
He did cut
realize
him.
that was an unpleasant time for you.
I'm misremembering.
We're not here to dredge up ancient history.
Then why are you asking about...
I thought you were talking about the guy who
John
died.
was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
That's fantastic.
I did not agree to that. Why would he write down my name?
I love
It's
John.
obvious. You're important to him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
And your point
Yeah?
is, what exactly? That I'm some kind of criminal mastermind?
Or just really unlucky.
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal.
No, you showed up unannounced
Maybe
and
you're not the
antagonized
hero
me,
people
and
think you are.
I am calling
I'll
my...
go ahead and call a lawyer.
That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll
Very
pick this
convenient.
Up another time.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking... What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
Lucius, please tell me what's wrong.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius! Lucius! No!
One killed and 14 injured after a tragic
When is a
explosion.
bomb not a
is
bomb?
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' chief technology officer, Lucius Fox, died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Well, that's a shame.
You were always there for me, Lucius. From the very beginning. I'm gonna miss you.
He was a good man. To lose him like this, it's hard to bear. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing, but this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Believe me, Alfred, I know how you feel. But we can't make this about revenge. Riddler is a threat to Gotham, and that's why he has to be stopped.
As long as he is stopped. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents.
Can I offer you some obvious cliches, or...?
Sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
Oh, not for 30 years, no.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad.
Well, that hurts to hear.
Now I guess
Sure.
it's true. He was so busy. I can remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
That didn't go well as I hoped.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
It's fine.
It's okay.
You can blame me.
Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me. For my own sanity.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
Odd, Bruce. What are you mixed up in?
I'm the most powerful man in Gotham. I'm sorry.
Tell me one thing.
I'm mixed up in literally everything.
Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea.
I did a bunch of scans.
Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself. Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair way to react.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right? Now, for that, we
That he
can
did.
all be grateful.
You knew my father?
Well, no, but judging by all the
John, can I talk to you a sec?
Bruce!
Quick distraction. Keep it subtle. Sorry, Tiffany.
Why don't we catch up over here?
Yeah, I love that. We have so much to catch up on. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Enjoy the rest of your father's funeral.
Look, I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans. Your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
Oh, he was,
I
yes.
told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
That's not an appropriate card. Get well soon.
I thought it might make you feel better.
You think this
I
is
think
funny?
he is messing with me
My
and
friend
wants me to know
is
that.
Dead. I got it wrong, didn't I? Damn it!
Hey,
Oh no, that's
keep
fine.
it down.
Gotta be quiet as church mice, right? It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know?
Do you need someone to talk to about it? I'm here for you.
Freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it.
You can do anything, right? You can dress up like a bat.
Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
You can't possibly mean that. Arkham is hell.
Arkham, the facility I promised to increase, you know, the general condition of, is hell.
Oh, sorry that I convinced Dr. Leland to release me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you
just sit down?
Today we
Sit with me,
gather
John.
to honor the memory
Grab a
of
hymnal.
Lucius Fox.
Page 12.
He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me.
It's a great time for it.
Score with Zaz, and you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know.
Always,
you're a man of
yes.
your word.
I gave you my word, didn't I? I'll stand by it.
I knew the moment we met. Friends for life.
For life. Yeah.
And now,
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold.
Someone with money, you mean?
You will meet them for me, won't you? Please, I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'd be happy to
sure.
chat with your friends, John. Just say when and where.
Oh, I was so hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun. I knew this would work out. This air between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment. The guys will be so excited.
Oh.
Now, what filter should I use?
I really want to smile for the camera, but it's just not the time for smiles.
I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy. Real piece of work.
What's his name?
Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you
No
know
way.
Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's
That is
rude.
worse.
I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised. Not your usual crowd.
Yeah, I feel like I can be honest with you, John.
If I ever get my hands on him, I will tear him apart.
You don't know how glad that makes me, Bruce. You and me, we've got the same taste in people. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
His home. You know where he is.
No, no, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I'm your friend, John. You can trust me.
No, don't be manipulative, Bruce. Come on now.
Any healthy relationship. I want that for us, Bruce.
I meant that as a genuine thing.
Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And
just east.
If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
I would appreciate that,
yeah.
John.
That's what.
Now we're officially in cahoots.
Just meet mine later, like I asked.
Cahoots, buddies?
Look,
Pinky
I
swear?
think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away.
Yep, that's fine. No,
Sorry.
Pardon me. No, that's my bad for sitting there.
It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this.
Oh, Bruce, you don't need one of your tracking devices. You can trust John.
I know we'll see each other again soon.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Finger guns,
Intriguing
John.
fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that camera flash went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John.
Sorry.
Give me a lead
Price
on
of being a
Riddler's
celebrity, Alfred.
Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
And tell him he's a good boy. And tell him I got that kind of cracker he likes. With the herbes de Provence. And I'll tell him myself. Gordon, I got the crackers.
Enjoying the view.
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's
sure
got
is.
it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up, and what happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne's still in one piece. It's the dead who deserve your sympathy.
They have it. Them and their families.
By the way, nice cigarettes, Gordon.
You said you
Those
had
seem
a
to be
lead
working
on
well.
Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least. A construction site at the center of 46th. Abandoned.
Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of Arkham. There's nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased, anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her word.
So sorry, question in the chat. When I was talking to Tiffany, did I have the option to tell her that I am Batman? I don't think I did yet, if that's who you mean. I told her I would tell her later. I had the option to lie. Or say, we can't talk about it here, or something. So I think I will be able to tell her later, but did not yet have the option, if that was the question.
Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
That's good to know, Gordon.
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you are the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was
And
ordered
that's where
to give
she's
her
wrong.
updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
Go for it.
Notify Waller.
We'll see how it pans out.
She's proven useful so far.
Just be careful around her, huh? She moved her people
You
into
got
my
it, Gordon.
downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people on the way. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
See you later, Jim. Treat yourself to a little cheesecake, huh? It's been a long week. Have some cheesecake. Can always charge it to Wayne Enterprises. No relation. Alright, I gotta go.
No one's home.
Oh, man.
I
Just
told
gonna have to
Waller
put
about
this
her
batarang
leaving
away.
She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation.
I'm glad she feels that way. I'll be right back. So sorry.
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
Mysterious devices found. Better not read any deeper into that news article. No idea what kind of devices they could be talking
Someone's
about.
keeping a scrapbook.
Vain, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
I'm sure that's not going to be desperately important to a riddle coming up soon or anything. Yeah. He's got a nice pair of Crocs. That's all I can say, Jim. And a nice Chianti to go with it. Oh, this must just be little thumbtacks. I thought for a second they were a pattern of some sort. They must just be spares. And we're gonna die in here, James. You and me.
It's stuck.
Should we huddle together for warmth, or
Then how
do you
we
think
get
it's
out?
not time for that yet?
We go in.
After you.
Well, this looks like fun.
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
Okay, who's this?
Oh, God.
Juicy. He's perhaps seen better days.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
Well, yeah, kind of.
One shoe is missing.
The soul of the other one's almost completely melted through.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's. There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
I guess we know what that monkey statue is about. So what was the sequence? See, hear, speak?
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
He has the Burger King app. That's weird.
That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
Okay, I'm gonna have to use my Witcher senses. No, wait. Ah, darn it.
One shoe, melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
It's not the time for witty banter, James, but I'm kidding, it's always the time for that. Cinderella, what a classic. I don't want the missing fingers.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
What happened to a good old-fashioned bank heist?
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Okay. What else do we got?
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens.
Alright, so some of them are missing eyes, some of them are missing ears, some of them are missing mouths.
Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
There are blades inside.
And a lot
And
of
there's some
blood.
fingers.
Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
Okay, so we can link the open safe, I assume, to his missing fingers.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
Another set of monkey statues.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a
Same
theme here.
order. See here,
There's an
speak.
agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find...
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation?
Screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
I'm sorry you had to hear that, Jim. Alright, look at the death chamber.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
I guess that explains the shoes. That must be the polarizing filter we're looking for.
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. Turn
And
around,
finally-
not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
Alright, polarizing filter goes with the televisions.
Door closed. The portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though. Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
I'm not sure what the logic behind that is exactly, but yeah, sure, good call. Nobody ever leaves behind a computer at the crime scene and scrubs it for evidence. I mean, like, yeah, he probably did.
Mori, he sold technology to Riddler.
I talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now. She must have known. I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
We have to live first, Gordon.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye.
From H.
Apparently, they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky to kill each other.
Could stand for Harvey. Could stand for Harley. Who knows? Alright, let's link this melted shoe to the heated floor.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't, so he threw off his shoe.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in.
Okay. So from the chair, I imagine he went into the box.
The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
After that, it got hot in the box, and he kicked off his shoe.
Caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial.
Assuming he then tried a safe.
He lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced
But wait, let's go back to that eardrum
thing.
thing.
Get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right?
Oh
The last
yeah,
man away
I know
there
that.
is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
Wow, when you put it like that, let's win this game.
Alright. Going in with my exposed face and fabric cape. Here we go.
Heat's rising, Batman.
Alright. Turn the wheel.
Hurry the hell up already.
I can almost make out a message.
I'm turning it left.
One won't see trouble
As it
when
said,
one tells
not the
no
right way.
lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Oh, great.
Damn it.
That was just a mistake. So I need the ears, I'm assuming? One tells no lies. Sees no trouble. Okay. When they're just assaulting you with all of that, it's hard to remember. Obviously. Gonna try ears.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out.
Well, we're trying.
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
There we go. Sorry about that. Sorry about your ears and eyes.
Just in case.
Damn. Oh, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
Oh, it is.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal.
A microwave form frequency
A radio
pattern, perhaps?
A signal. That's
So it wasn't a bomb.
how he died.
It was a homing device.
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up before going dark forever.
You
Oh, please, continue.
bitch.
I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
You're the one.
Just literally feel like my responses are currency to Riddler. In some sense.
Uses people, Batman.
And I'm trying to starve him
Breaks
out.
their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Oh, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything. Even the things you'd rather not.
I don't buy it for a second.
I don't give a damn what you think, Commissioner. I just wanted to see if the man who saves everyone is really as good as he believes. But then, You already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do. Nothing to say. Silence speaks volumes, doesn't it, Commissioner? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player.
If you want to be at the top, you gotta fight in the gutter.
Giving up those values you hold so
like
dear.
A schoolboy?
Game on!
It's a weird and revealing metaphor you've used.
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower...
Yes?
You gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Yes?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
As honest as I can be with Gordon.
I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you. It doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
You are your own
I trust
man,
you.
Jim. You'll come to your own decision.
I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system.
Yeah, you got it.
To hell with it. I never heard what I heard in there. All right?
Oh, that's very sweet of you, Gordon.
Batman.
Your trust is not
Sorry
misplaced. Alfred, send Gordon some cheesecake down at the GCPD. Heck, send the whole GCPD some cheesecake. We can afford it. Except for anyone who's lactose intolerant. Alfred, check if anyone at the GCPD is lactose intolerant.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does
I
find
hope
out,
so.
I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
You're right. Jim's a fine detective. It's no surprise he's getting close to the truth.
We'll have to be on our guard. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave Scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
We can't indulge in despair, Alfred. We simply don't have time for it.
Yes, you're right, of course, Bruce. I'm sorry. Between the Lady
no need to
Arkham affair and
apologize.
losing Lucius in this gruesome fashion, this war of ours is taking its toll. The list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Okay. We have agent data and a communications grid.
He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives. And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it. I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
You are a rock, Alfred. I'm always able to count on you, huh?
You remind me of the Rock, Alfred.
The last thing I want to do is let you down.
Oh, you never let me down, Dwayne.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
This was what we just talked about, but yeah, okay.
That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
Thank you, Alfred.
All right.
Don't forget the cheesecake.
Filter to get a clean version of the signal, and then match up the points found in both sound files.
Okay.
Dwayne? Batman?
No. The two sounds have to be the same.
Tiffany. Tiffany.
That's a match.
The disabling. Bruce?
No. No connection there. Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
I can't remember if this was a Bruce. Let me check it.
Batman?
Nope, it was a Batman. I hear the same thing. There's no difference between those.
Tower. Riddler.
These are definitely not the same. The two sounds have to be the same.
Yeah, no, I understand the point. I'm just trying to hear the sounds.
Bruce!
Nope.
There's a Bruce.
Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
Bruce? Bruce!
The waveforms match. There. I've piggybacked on the Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have a signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So
Nice.
we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown.
What is it now?
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Maury, huh? John thinks that Maury can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Of course it
Maybe
is.
We should go back to the beginning. Bring
No, I
Rooney
regret
Maury
not
up on that
smiling.
computer.
John's gonna have a dour phone
Either
background
of
for
them could
months.
potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Maury's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach, peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Maury, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand, Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel. Took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
Well, if Gordon won't like it, then I'm out. Plus, for whatever reason, I'm always more attracted to the option of going as Bruce Wayne. I don't know why, it just seems like the more sophisticated tact. Let's try to talk things out.
I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
Question in the chat, what other games in the Telltale set are there that I'm interested in? There are quite a few different Telltale games. There's a Game of Thrones offering, there's a Guardians of the Galaxy, there's more Walking Dead, etc., etc. So yes, there are many more options after these. There's Tales from the Borderlands, which is perhaps my ultimate favorite.
Waller's people are here, watching Maury. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it. They're following his every move.
It's just lousy with agents in here.
Gotta be careful here. All this attention must be annoying to a man like Maury.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
Do whatever it takes to find him, Bruce. I never want to see another video like the one with Lucius.
No time to waste.
I'm going in, Alfred.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Mori. I've come to talk.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter.
Oh, just a dry martini would be lovely.
There's something you can help me with, Mr. Mori. It's a matter of some importance.
I doubt I can do much. The authorities are watching.
So you remember how a few days ago you had a
Apparently,
pinky
I'm
and a ring
a person
finger?
of interest. There's really not much I can offer you other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Oh, thanks, Alfred.
Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information. About the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
You're on his list, Mori. He's gonna hit you with the same weapons you sold him. You and a lot of other people.
I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything
After I
could
gave
get his
him the
hands on.
weapons, I was done.
Even wanted me to hand over one of my
Yeah,
violent
that was the problem.
techniques. I said no.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
I see that you do. He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right.
Yeah, your goods killed a good friend of mine.
Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
My father was a criminal, Mr. Mori. I didn't follow in his footsteps.
And yet yours led you
Just to make it clear.
to a backroom meet out of earshot of the authorities. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor.
Oh, that was
from you
remarkably
first.
easy.
A favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. She controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison. Somewhere deeply unpleasant.
Not sure I want to agree to that.
A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't.
That has so many troubling implications.
Our agency friends will be back any second. Let's handle this quickly and without disturbance.
Oh, this is deeply unpleasant, but I'm going to try not to make a scene. Plus the old standby, I will always spend Bruce's money.
Thank you, Mr. Wayne. I owe you a great debt. If this ever comes to light, I'll keep your name out of it for as long as I can.
Thank you.
Be careful, Mr. Wayne. That lunatic is not to be trifled with. Now, I suggest you make yourself scarce before our agency friends return.
Enjoy your flight, Mr. Mori.
Alfred, I've sent you Mori's information. Find me Riddler's location, and fast.
The Lady of Dublin.
Which is...
A cargo ship in Gotham Bay.
Good. Send me the location. And let Gordon know. Tell him Batman's on the way.
Oh, that is very, very kind of you to donate. Thank you. It is more than enough. I appreciate you guys as well. Wouldn't be very much fun to just be rambling here alone in the darkness, to no one, to no purpose whatsoever. I appreciate your time and kind attention in being here with me. And what a lovely cherry on top.
Armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce. Who knows
Here we go.
what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
Take a quick swim. That's a good boy.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this. What do you think's gonna happen? Noise again, What's his name?
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's gonna happen. My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll see what this is all in aid of. You agency imbeciles really thought you could ensnare me.
We found him.
Boss Waller.
Maury's information turned out to be accurate. No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
It's hard to blame individuals.
At least 2 of these death chambers. There's a third. 3.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
Your agency has been on my heels far too long.
A good spot for cover.
You're relentless. I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan.
What are you talking about?
You'll see what I mean soon, of course.
Wait for it.
They might be angry I brought you here, but when they understand why, they'll recognize my brilliance. After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the
Careful.
big picture. It's often a struggle making people see. You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smart. It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling. My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online now.
Ready, Bruce.
Hey!
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over.
What if I clunk their heads?
Oversized
Is that enough?
vermin.
Batman! Batman!
Agent Avesta.
The floor! It's heating up! Thanks, Batman.
It was a trap. It was a ruse.
Are you all right?
And it worked flawlessly. Well, I really walked right into that one. Okay,
He's wearing
fair
something
enough.
that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Mori
I'm
was
impressed.
incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually. All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Mori.
Yeah, and thinking
I saw
that
how
is
angry
exactly
you
what
got
makes
about
you
what
weak.
happened to Fox. Either you're thinking,
And that's
or
what
your
I'm going to
brain has stopped
exploit.
working entirely. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
You get them right, this happens. I designed this for you, Batman. The hero who saves people will die knowing he couldn't save everyone. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
I know this is silly, but I'm gonna ask regardless.
It's me you want, not Agent Avesta. Let her go.
Oh no, she needs to be in there with you. You can handle the sonic blast. But her, I estimate 3 blasts at
Worth
most
a
before
shot.
her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman. Which one of your dead friends am I? Need a hint? Starts with the letters L and F.
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Sorry,
Lucius
Agent Avesta.
Fox.
I'm gonna have to take one for the team here.
You saved a life. But...
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Number 2. Also, completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that.
Please. Don't let him die. Say it.
I need an answer. Or click, click, click.
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
You got it, Batman. Ha. Here's your prize.
Come on.
So this last blast would kill her, if I'm understanding correctly.
Enough, Riddler. You made your point.
Just one more, Batman.
Final question.
Then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
What do we got here? Options?
I'll fire one of the missiles. Use the Batcam to make it hard to cage.
We'll be able to survive in that.
And use a
Perfect.
reverse trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
I know you do.
What are you doing? No!
Night, night.
Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You don't impress me. You might have bought yourself some time with that trick. But I have backup on the way. You're still going to die. Just like everyone else who spars with me. You think you beat me? I'll show you. Ah! Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Hold on to your bosun.
This can't be happening.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be a soccer kick. Oh, did I miss my chance? Darn. I was so excited about the possibility, I completely forgot to press the button. Let's try that again. Oh, wow, I'm going far back. Okay. That was apparently a big miss. Jeez.
You think you're clever, don't you?
My apologies. Let's see what happened in another reality where I was less generous. That's gonna be a stab.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
Here we go again. Tiny drone to the rescue.
can't be happening!
And now, as previously advertised. Goal! Are your insides ruptured?
Batman,
Are you okay?
thank God. I didn't think we were going to make it. I thought...
I'm just glad you're on your feet. You took quite a beating. Agent, are you okay?
My ears! I can't hear!
Anything I say is gonna be kind of pointless. I am sorry about that.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Well, congratulations, Batman. You managed even
Thank you,
in
that
my
means a lot to
twisted
me.
game to keep everyone alive. But at what cost? Agent Hephaestus suffered, so no one had to die.
Yeah, that was basically my only choice. No, of course it doesn't.
Iman knew the risks. She would have endured anything to bring you down.
Sounds like you have good things to say.
And she
about
did.
her. If only she could still hear you. I made you hurt an innocent woman to get to me. Oh, my comrades would have been impressed.
You just made me watch you hurt an innocent woman to get to you, really.
I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me. They didn't come.
This is gonna hurt him.
Your comrades thought you went too far. I saw their messages. They were afraid your stunts would get my attention. They were right.
They'll regret this. All of them. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
I wonder who you could possibly be talking about. White-faced? I have no idea who that is.
They broke the pact.
The pact?
Well, so much for the questioning. I'll take that. Thank you.
Lock the ship down.
Need to scan that later.
But
Oh, hey, Jim.
Is he? Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble. A lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
You don't have to
You
worry,
can put it
Jim.
on me if it helps.
I'll take the heat for this.
I appreciate the thought, but that ain't gonna cut it. Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess. Agent Avesta is deaf. Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Mori got out of Gotham all by himself. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD.
I'm sorry.
I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars. Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
You can't demote me.
I just did. Don't like it? Go cry to the governor. I generously let this cowboy crap with the Batman go on out of respect.
Gordon's not to blame. I was on the scene first. This is my fault, and mine alone.
I'm getting to you. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together.
I'm not going to discuss sensitive case details with you. Without Gordon being involved.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard.
I was trying to.
Let me know if you have anything to share.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group. Dr. Harleen Quinzel, former psychiatrist.
Well, that is an H.
She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce.
Okay, but do you have any smaller glasses? I see she's sussed me out. Well, there we have it. So going forward, it's now work with the agency or be revealed, I assume. Won't that be fun? Oh no. Showing him the video of Lucius being killed filled him with vengeance. Well, I didn't intend for that to happen. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. That's a generous way of describing our relationship. And yeah. Yeah, there's a good option. 1 out of 8? Sure, I'll take it. Tiffany's furious with me. Waller is not trusting. Oh, this is going to go interestingly. All right. Let's see if we have a next time on here. I will be right back. Okay, no next time on. I had hoped it would buy me a few seconds. Oh well. So we are officially started on Season 2. We will be back for episode 2 next time, and thank you very, very much for coming with me on this leg bone shattering, neck poisoning experience that we're on together. Finger guillotining. I think I'm done. I'm done with the adjectives. Looks like we may be about to meet a certain Harleen next episode, and I am very much looking forward to it. Thank you again, and bye for now.